Hello guys, Coach Milos here from Fortius Dubai, and today we're going to talk about the squat. It's a compound movement that a lot of us are struggling with. So we're going to address a couple of points today that are going to help you make your squat more fluid and easier. So one thing that a lot of people have an issue with is poor ankle mobility. It prevents us to get deep enough, it puts a lot of pressure on our knees, a lot of pressure on our hips. So one thing that we can do slowly is add a 10-pound plate that will help us elevate our heels and help us have a little bit of a better range of motion. Of course, there are many exercises that we can do to improve our ankle mobility, but on today's tutorial, we're just going to talk about how to work around those disadvantages. So that's one thing. The second thing you can do is just buy some Olympic weightlifting sneakers that are going to make your life much easier. Now, the second thing that a lot of people make a mistake with is bracing. So a good test to see if our breathing during the squat is good and if we're bracing properly is by just taking a belt, putting it around our waist. Nice, but not tight. Not tight. So we don't want the belt to be tight. If we are a chest breather, if we are not bracing properly, once we inhale, the belt is going to be loose. You see? It's very loose. If you're breathing properly and you're expanding your abdominal cavity, your abdominal area, you're going to put pressure into the belt. So let's do it. Inhale. See, the belt is nice and tight. That's what we want during the squat. It's going to give us more stability and we're going to be able to carry heavier weight more safely. Now that we have addressed these 2 points, I want to talk a little bit about the bar positioning. So today we're explaining the high bar squat, the so-called Olympic squat. There's also other variations of the squat, the low bar one, but today we're talking about the high bar. So you want to position the bar on your traps, the soft area just under your neck. And now, how are we going to determine the width of our grip? Well, that's going to depend mostly from our shoulder mobility and how tight we are in our pecs. If you have good mobility, you're going to be able to hold it narrow. If you don't have good mobility, you're going to have to go a little bit wider. So I'm going to demonstrate to you now a couple of reps, just so you can see. Make sure you're centered. Pull the bar into your back. Because when you pull the bar down, you're going to activate your lats. Your back is going to be nice and tight. Inhale through your nose. I suggest all beginners to breathe with their nose. Brace, drive your hips back, knees out. Apply pressure on the outside of the legs and the heels. Hold the air in, drive back up and exhale. Again, take air, inhale, hold the air, drive with your hips back, with your knees out. Apply pressure on the outside of your leg and go back up and exhale. Slowly bring the bar back. And that's it. So let's just repeat one more time the points that were important. Elevate your heels. It's going to make your squat depth better. It's going to make your squat easier. It's going to put less pressure on your hips and your knees. The other thing is use the belt. Learn how to brace. Inhale through your nose. Expand the abdominal cavity. And the third thing, pull the bar down into your back because you want to activate those lats that are going to help you maintain a straight upright position during the squat. And the last thing to not forget is your eyesight. You don't want to be looking down, you always want to be looking straight ahead of you or up, because if you look down, you might end up falling forward with the weight on your back. I hope this video was useful, and if you have any questions or you would like to get a more detailed explanation of how to improve your squat, please email us on the email below. Thank you so much, guys.